Hi, welcome to today. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're looking at the high D, the dominant personality, and how can we best communicate with this personality. When we're moving in this behavioral style, and like I said, not everyone is of one side, one just high D. Maybe that's your major side, but there's always other sides that we're using. But when we're moving in this high dominant, assertive, decisive personality, what are some ways that we can connect better with them? Whether they're our spouse or our boss, maybe our direct report. One thing is to realize that their goal is to accomplish. They're thinking of tasks. They're focused on the bottom line. And this is not a time to bring up necessarily heavy or even distractive topics, things that are going to take time, that are maybe more emotionally invested. I mean, really their emotional investment is in producing, in accomplishing. So let's help them to do that in our communications when that's the focus and that's where they're at. So some ways to do that is to be very direct. I mean, it's more of a bullet point conversation than a long, elaborate, expressive stories. Not that we can't use analogies or some other kind of way to get our information across, but this is a time for more direct, quicker conversation. One of the greatest fears for someone moving in a high D personality is the fear of being taken advantage of. There are ways we can communicate that we are on board with them, that we want them to accomplish, we want to accomplish with them. I think it's quite an honor to be in the win. I guess what the picture I have is this D is going, and you're kind of part of that power and that movement by supporting that and watching and helping them to accomplish. So as we use fewer words and get to the point in our conversation, we can get them to moving and accomplishing faster as well and join in this. One way to do this is by giving them an outline or an overview of the possibilities. And that is a great way to work with the way they're thinking, and that you come prepared and share with confidence. This isn't necessarily a time to not come prepared. I mean, if you have ideas and you need to quickly brainstorm, bring the ideas with you. Don't expect the brainstorming or the ideas to come at that time necessarily. It depends on the situation, but if you're to report to this person or kind of give an overall, having that in a quick format will help the conversation to go more smoothly. Also, underscoring the logic of the presentation. Why are you doing this? What is your thought behind it? Underscore the logic. It's not underscoring the feeling. In fact, you may be a very feeling person and use those words like, I feel like we should. Change the I feel to, I see the benefit in doing this because, or here's some of my logic behind this. This can help to show that you're presenting in a professional, logical thinking manner. And that's even if the words you normally would use, like I said, where I feel or it seems to me like, it's better to come off with the logic behind it and to approach it in that way. Another helpful tip is to agree with the facts and not necessarily the person. So be specific. If there's something going on, it's the facts of the situation and not necessarily the person, or it's not personal. Let's put it that way. So it's business, and that's how we handle it. And that's a way to get farther faster. And that's one of my favorite things to say, isn't it? That we get farther faster. I'm really all about let's be efficient and effective. Here's some ways to be efficient and effective in our communication with a high D. And if you have any comments below, like you have ideas, things that have worked for you, please share them below. In one of my sessions where I spoke to a group, someone in the group said that one way that she communicates with her high D husband was to text. She texted the information that they could talk through it in a way, and somehow that worked really well for them. And maybe that's an idea that would work for you as well. My name is Lynn Hoerauf. You can learn more about me at lynnspeaks.com. And thank you, Strategic Advisor Board, for sponsoring this video. Have a great day, everybody.